Welcome, my constant reader friends. I'm Tad, and this is Tad Reads Books and Stuff. Well, today we have finally reached the final episode of the Marvelous Team Up read through of Thirsty Mermaids by Kat Leyh. Yep, we're finally at the end. This was a bit of a long journey for such a small book, but we took it a part at a time. And if you've been watching the video right along, you can see that this whole book has been kind of an up and down journey for myself and Grozz on his channel, the GKBC, who is, of course, the partner of what am I trying to say? Grozz and I, Tad Reads Books and Stuff, and the GKBC. We are the Marvelous Team Up. Yeah, we read graphic novels. About every 2 weeks we do a video. We're finally on the last one for Thirsty Mermaids. So let's get this out of the way. The numbers, like I normally do. Thirsty Mermaids by Kat Leyh. This was published in February of 2021. And in all, 256 pages. On Goodreads, it's currently a 4.11, which is pretty darn good score. Right off the bat, I gave it a 3. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed reading it. Again, even with the ups and downs for me in everything. Not only the story, but the writing. I had some continuity issues with it. I even had some artistic issues with it, where for me it kind of seemed like some of the panels were kind of lazy. Kat not only wrote the book, but she also illustrated the book as well. She did everything. So I give her kudos for that. Let's get to this last part finally, and it is called, I have my bookmark here, get out of here, the last part, The Wave. You can see some of the artwork here. I haven't really been showing a lot of the artwork in here. Here we go. A few weeks ago, see some ease over here. So, if you've been following along, you remember in our last video there was something brewing in the ocean. Tidal wave, tsunami, something. And it was not expected because totally out of season. Usually nothing like this would happen at this time of year. But not only that, there were no indications of a tsunami. There wasn't any, offshore earthquakes or anything that would cause this to happen. So what is going on here? Well, we go back to the apartment. We go back to Vivi's apartment. And they're all sitting around on the couch, the girls. And Vivi gets a call from her sister saying, there's this tsunami coming. You better evacuate. The town's going to be destroyed. Vivi's like, oh, what are you talking about? I haven't heard. And then right then, the warning sirens start going off for people to get the hell out. So she starts to freak out, and as she's saying, come on, let's go, girls, we got to evacuate, she's explaining everything like, this is crazy. This is not during the normal time period. This is, we haven't had an earthquake, things like that. And Ease is listening to this in her trash can water bath and says, so what are you saying? Are you saying that this is a magical wave? And Vivi's kind of like, yeah, it's not normal. Something strange is happening. Ease is elated. Ease is like, this is a sign. This is a magical wave. It's not a wave. It's the aunties. My aunties are coming to save us, to bring us back to the ocean and break this spell. And Tooth and Pearl are, I don't know, they're trying to be supportive of Ease. If you remember what happened before, and kind of wanting to support her, but also, they're like playing table tennis. They're looking back and forth. Vivi's saying, we got to go, we're going to die. And Isa's saying, no, we don't. The aunties are coming to save us. And so they boil down and they just say, Ise, are you sure? 100%. If we stay here, we're going to survive. Everything's going to be fine. Ise has to think about it, and Ise says, no. She's not sure. Was this just a fever dream that she had when she almost drowned in the pool? This is what Pearl thinks. And I don't blame him. But so she says, no, I don't. And they're like, well, then we have to get out of here. So they're yelling and running around. Pearl's like, what's going to happen to the bar? Well, everything's going to get destroyed. Well, I better go save some bottles of booze. So Pearl breaks for the bar to grab some bottles of booze, because that's what she's going to rescue. Vivi is grabbing some clothes and stuff, and then her tank of fish, which the girls don't understand why she's trying to save fish. She keeps saying they're my pets, but they're like, I don't understand why. How can fish be pets? I mean, they eat fish. So they don't understand this. So Tooth, because Tooth's a big girl, Tooth grabs a whole bunch of food, and Vivi's like, we don't need the food. We can buy food on the way. Come on, get things that are important. And Tooth is like, this is important to me. Why are fish important to you? They're pets. The banter is cool. It's kind of funny, even in a desperate situation. So they finally get everything in the car, and they're getting ready to take off. And of course, where's Ise? Ise disappeared. Ise is gone. Ise is split. Now they don't know what to do. Tooth and Pearl are like, we can't just leave her. We've got to find her. We've got to save her. She's one of us. We're a pod. We're a family. Vivi's like, okay, you got 10 minutes. Let's go. We'll split up and we'll try to find her. They split up. They're searching. Eventually, yes, they find her. She's out on like the edge right next to the ocean, and she's standing there waiting for the aunties to come and save them. Tooth and Pearl find her, and they're like, okay, Ise, we love you, we believe you. Whatever happens, we're going to support you. We're going to stay here, and if we die, we die together, kind of thing. And then boom, all of a sudden, here shows up Vivi too. And Vivi says, you know what? I love you all. I don't regret anything. I'm going to be here with you too. And here comes this huge, massive wave to destroy the town. They, of course, get swept up, taking into the water, and things happen. This is the portion where I'm not going to give a lot of information away of how it ends. You do find a little bit more of the history of Ise and the aunties and their relationship, but we do see that Ise comes into her own finally. Ise now is able to start doing some magic on her own. She's gotten some confidence, some gravitas. She's becoming stronger. She does a little magic and basically tells it is the aunties. She tells the aunties, I'm my own person. This is my pod. Kind of like a coming of age thing. You've got to kind of let me go. And the aunties say, okay, and split. And then some other things happen. I don't want to give the complete ending away. I know I give spoilers. That's what I do on my channel, but I just didn't want to do that with this. So anyways, that was Thirsty Mermaids, and I don't have much more to say about it. Yeah, I liked it. It was cool. It was an experience, but let's start talking now. I know all these weeks and that's the end, but that's the end. I'm more excited about what we're going to do next. So the Marvel-ous team up is going to continue with our graphic novel reading, and I'm here to present to you our next book that we're going to read, and I'm very excited. It is A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. This is the deluxe edition. Actually, this deluxe edition was just came out August 9th of this year. The original, the first volume, the first comics that came out were back in 2002, I believe March 2022. So, I mean, when we were talking about doing another book, graphic novel, Grozz said, you pick it. And I was like, well, let's see. I want to do something that's a little bit darker now that we've finished Thirsty Mermaids, which was just fun. Let's do something a little bit darker. I didn't want to do something that was too old, like Saga. And I wanted to do something that was complete, something that was finished. This has 11 chapters or 11 comic books compiled all into one, and it's done. So I was researching several different graphic novels that kind of fit that bill, you know, a little edgier, maybe a little darker, but still recent and finished. I made up a list of, geez, I don't even remember. You could probably tell Grozz. It was like 12 or so graphic novels. And I sent them to him and said, hey, which ones sound interesting to you? And it was funny. He listed like 5 in an order. And when he sent it back to me, it was exactly the same order that I had graded them. So, which was really cool. And so we decided on this one. So, yeah, The Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. Check out this volume. It's heavy as hell. It is Image Comics. Here's the front cover. The front cover I think is freaking beautiful. It's almost 3-dimensional. I know you probably can't pick it up there, but how they printed this is, so the sky's the background, and it's a flat, you know, color, and then they've got this glossy second layer. It's got like the street and the buildings and these wires, and then there's a third level, which is this guy here, this dude here. I don't even know his name yet, haven't met him yet, and it's flat again, so it almost kind of makes it look 3-dimensional to me. I think the colors are really cool. The back is similar. Again, flat for the sky, and then really shiny overlay for the building. Again, it's an Image comic. It's the author is Rick Remender. Now, you may know the name Rick Remender. He mostly does independent comic series now. Like he's done Black Science and Fear Agent, also 7 to Eternity and Deadly Class. But he also has written for established comics. He wrote for The Punisher. He wrote for Uncanny X-Force. He wrote for Captain America. He's wrote for Uncanny Avengers. So he's been around a while. And the artist is Andre Lima Araujo. Forgive me if I'm saying that name wrong. And then the letterer. Yeah, so Rick Remender is the writer, Andre Lima Araujo is the artist, Chris O'Halloran is the colorist, and Russ Wooten is the letterer, does the letters. Really cool. I'm going to read you the back of the book. It says, when an unassuming man stops vicious dark web contract assassins from killing their target, he turns himself into one. A quiet, atmospheric slice of life story with sudden bouts of unique and brutal violence. New York Times best-selling writer Rick Remender, 7 to Eternity and Deadly Class, and megastar artist Andre Lima Araujo. He did Generation Gone and Phenomena. Present the story of an unlikely surrogate to a boy hunted by powerful men who are used to getting away with everything. And that's it. A righteous thirst for vengeance. I think it's going to be awesome. It got some good ratings. I'm going to show you here. Part 1, Chapter 1, Vancouver, British Columbia. Hope you can see that. Not too much glare. Artwork looks really interesting, really cool. Can't wait to dive into this. So you will be seeing the first episode of this in about 2 weeks' time. I think we're going to do it the same way. I haven't really talked to Grozz yet. I hope he agrees. There's 11 chapters in here, so I'm figuring we'll do like 3 chapters of video, and that'll give us a good, like, 8 weeks? Yeah, good 8 weeks of going through this book for you. So I hope you stick around. I hope you check out Grozz's channel, the GKBC, and as usual, if you find any entertaining value in my videos, please like, subscribe, and as I often say, please send me comments. I love reading the comments. And until next time, peace out.